Hey, girlfriend, you know who you are. You have big, big dreams. You want to write a book, stand on a TED Talk stage, be a life coach offering wisdom from your RV in Montana, a cafe in Barcelona, or a beach chair in Tulum. Your other girlfriends and your family, they don't always get your biz savvy. Why do you want to leave your JOB? Because you're a C.A.T.S, aka coach, author, thought leader, and speaker. Meet other change makers like yourself and find out how they make it happen. This is the Big Meow podcast.
Welcome to the Big Meow podcast brought to you by C.A.T.S Network. I'm your host, Angela Howard. And today we have Audrey Blake with us of, I love this, Fly, Soar, LLC. I love the whole fly part. So Audrey, thank you so much for joining us today and can't wait to find out more about your Fly, Soar, LLC. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So start with your life coaching and what Fly stands for.
Yeah, so Fly, it was born out of actually a passion to help other people become and be the very best version of their authentic self. And the eagle is my bird. It turns out it was my father's bird. So Fly stands for, Fly is F-L-Y, first love yourself. And that is my life coaching end of my business. And SOAR stands for successfully organized to achieve results. And that is the consulting end of my business.
Wow. Well, so we're a group of coaches, authors, thought leaders, and speakers. So I'm going to focus today on your coaching. First, love yourself. I have to admit, when I first saw your name of your LLC, I thought, oh, is she a trapeze artist?
Sometimes.
Yeah, because that would be first trust yourself. In the first love yourself. So tell us about your style of coaching, how you get people to first love themselves.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, a lot of it is based on my life experiences growing up in the South. I am a Southern lady, as I like to refer to myself. And so I believe in a stress-free coaching approach where I work with clients on really valuing, first of all, loving who they are. And in order to do that, you have to get to know who you are. I wrote a book called Falling in Love with Me that all ties into my approach. So my approach is one of using a plan to help you understand who you are, give yourself grace when you make mistakes, but to keep you moving forward.
Yeah, fantastic. So we always love to give each other bits of advice, little nuggets about that. So if you don't feel so great about yourself, let's just say, what is a good way to cross that bridge? Give us a nugget, give us a little inspiration or advice to cross that bridge from, you know what, I'm not so great, to, wow, I love myself.
You start thinking about the good things going on in your life. I believe that gratitude is the antidote for depression and lots of other things. Less prescriptions and maybe more gratitude. So I just tell people, I encourage people, and I do it myself, is just to sit down and write a list of everything that is good about you and that's going well. And then you can write that list that you think is so long, but it's going to be relatively short, of those couple of things that's not going quite well that you're magnifying in your mind. And then you'll see, that, wow, and then focus on the good and celebrate that and look at those things that you've done before.
Yeah. What do you do with that list that you don't like? Yeah. I hope you don't put that up on your wall.
Well, first of all, you look at, it's almost like the serenity prayer, right? What can you change and what can't you change? What can you do something about now? What will take some time? And so I also believe in a reality coaching, right? So we tackle those things. When I do a plan with my clients, we look at all of it, but then we decide which categories and what becomes a priority and what can wait. Like texting, it can wait.
Nice. So you prioritize the things that you do need to change, let's say, that you can.
Yes. Right.
Yeah,
And
that's fantastic. So share with us a recent success. Share with us one of your clients' success.
oh, I was just basking in the glory of one of my clients. He came to me because he wanted to be a speaker and he was going to retire soon. And he already had some skills. I work with clients who are go-getters, not people who they can't figure out what they want to do. There's a coach for that, but that's not my area. I deal with individuals who say, look, this is what I want to do, or I started it, or I haven't quite finished it, or I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it to keep moving. So he wanted to be a motivational speaker, much like myself. And we worked together. He had already worked with a coach before, but just wasn't quite pleased with where that was going. And at the time, he was still working full time. So to give you the fast version of the story, he came to me. We had weekly sessions, and we did my plan that I had developed. It's called a PDP, Personal Development Plan. And we utilized that with strategies and adjustments. And he was at a point where he felt like, okay, I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to soar. And so I let him go. He jumped out of that nest. And now I follow him on Instagram. He follows me. And I am just so immensely proud. He has retired and he is speaking. And I just saw he got an award for speaking. So I am just magnificently proud of how amazing his journey has turned out.
Wow, what powerful work. So next question though, share with us a recent challenge that you got through.
Oh, there are lots of those. I guess the quickest thing is I don't do this full time yet. It will be for sure. So I do have day jobs at times. Yes, I can tell you a recent chat. I'm working on my dissertation, so I'm becoming Dr. Blake. And
nice. Congratulations.
And so a recent challenge would be my proposal. The dissertation is 5 stages, and before you even can do all of that, you have to have your proposal passed. Right. And that was a challenge. It may seem like a minor thing, but tweaking it, getting your chairperson to approve it, and there's a second person that has to approve it. And sometimes the first person tells you to make a change and then changes their mind about the change. So I would say that is a very recent challenge that I got through months ago. And now I am right at the point where I'm ready to begin my study pretty soon. So that's one of many I could tell you about, going all the way back to childhood.
Well, it sounds like you are a busy woman. My goodness. Regular job, you got your coaching on the side, and now you're getting your PhD. So I'm going to ask this for our cats out there. What do you do for self-care?
I do take time out to do those things I enjoy. You know, when I started working on my PhD in health services, it is online. People said to me, you know, your life as you know it is gone. You're going to live and breathe it. And in some ways I do that, but not completely. I've always maintained the balance in my life. So I go on trips. I just got back from Boca Raton about 3 weeks ago. I find ways to enjoy myself, you know, to do the things that I like doing. And if that means I have to spend maybe an all-nighter later working on something to make up the difference, that's fine, because I feel like we only live once on this earth, and I want to enjoy every waking moment of it.
You know, I had this said to me one time, and I'm gonna have to say this to you. You're the type of person that squeezes every drop of every day out of life. Does that sound right to you?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm learning how to sleep. I'm learning a little bit more about the importance of sleep.
Yes. So it sounds like you're very balanced. And for somebody to be successful, it sounds like you're saying you gotta have balance in your life.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that looks different for every person.
It sure does. So Audrey, so tell us how we find you, Audrey.
You find me, well, I recently redid my website, and it's a work in progress. I'm my own worst critic sometimes because I do believe in quality, but you can get in touch with me. And the website is www.firstlove.org, firstlove.org. So you can reach me there, or you can email me at flysoar777@gmail.com.
That's fantastic. Audrey, thank you so much for spending time with us today on the Big Meow. And we really wish you all the luck and light and boy, all the loving time for yourself that you could muster as you really press on in your busy life. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I do want to say that I do have slots available as well. And I reserve those slots because I am busy, but I give you high quality time. So I only have a few, and that's why. But if you're one of the few that signs up, you'll get really good quality coaching.
Oh, thank you so much. That's great. Thank you for sharing that with us. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Big Meow podcast, sponsored by C.A.T.S Network. If you liked what you heard, please take a moment to subscribe and share this podcast with your friends. You can also join our network filled with positivity and possibility. Visit www.catsnetworking.com to join us and learn more, together with your magical, motivated, and mystical new friends at C.A.T.S Network. Let's transform 1 million lives with your message. Are you feeling isolated, sitting at home in your PJs? Or perhaps you're tired of the comfy sweatpants with holes in them that are hidden just below the camera? I mean, you could puke at the thought of another day of Zoom meetings and reporting to your BOSS. Do you want freedom from your home office desk or the office cubicle? Do you want freedom from your current career? Or are you frustrated that your online biz dreams are going nowhere? It's all too overwhelming. Where do you start? All the tech, the choices, and your message. Yep, I said your message, your brand, your voice. What is it? Do you even know what that means? Do you need a biz coach but don't want to invest the big bucks? Let's face it, being a solopreneur is lonely, but you don't have to do it alone. And here's a solution. Join C.A.T.S Network. C.A.T.S Network is a woman-only membership community exclusively available to you, the life coach or executive coach, the author, the thought leader, or the public speaker. If you identify with this list or want to work on adding some of these to your skill set, C.A.T.S is the place for you. Check us out at www.catsnetworking.com. That's C.A.T.S networking.com. Because let's face it, cats are better together.